This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography. This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
And it was all your money. I will let you know that, dude. Novice will be towards the beginning, for sure. All right, we have just because of the way it worked out, we have several extra classes tonight than we did last night. So we're definitely going to have to stay Johnny on the spot just to be respectful of everyone's time. So please be mindful of that. Last night you guys did a phenomenal job of, last week you did a phenomenal job of just staying on top of getting out there. So let's do it again. And so grateful for that. It was literally, as far as first nights go, it had to be one of our best first nights. Everyone was really, really respectful, finished their race, went out and put their vehicle down and made their way right back out. So if you're with us tonight, let's go over the house rules, and then we just want to make one small announcement about our racing friend and brother Barry. In case you hadn't heard about it, we had a tragedy happen this week in the RC community. That's what the table's set up here on the right. Barry Sr., who was here racing with us on Friday, pitting right down here, was tragically murdered this week. If you hadn't heard that, it's a travesty in the RC community. It's an ugly scene, so we need to make sure to hold up his family in prayer. The police are investigating it, and there's all those kind of details that really we don't need to get into, but just wanted to pay some honor to him and the friend that he had been and the testimony he left behind. So we're very grateful to Barry and all that he meant, but it's a pretty rough and sad week. So if you know him, know his family, I would encourage you to reach out to him. And one of the best parts about RC is the community aspect of it, and that's why I thought it would be appropriate tonight just to bring that up. When we pray, we're going to pray over his family. And if you didn't know who he was the gentleman that had a limp. I believe he had a cerebral palsy of sorts. He raced with one hand and could race as good as most of us with one hand, and was a stellar guy within the community. So hats off to Barry. He will be missed. But on the technical note of, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pray for him and everything, then we'll go over the technical notes to segment that up. Heavenly Father, tonight, as we talked about Barry, Lord, we know that he will be missed, and we just lift him up to you and his family. Lord, I'm so thankful for Barry and what he meant in our lives and what he meant to the racing community. And we just pray for his family now as they work through this very tragic time. Lord, above all, thank you for your love for him and the love that you showed for him through your son, Jesus Christ. And I just pray you'd give peace tonight, Lord. It's a sad note, and here we are tonight to have fun, and I just pray that we'd have fun in honor of him and in honor of his family. So be with them, be with the racing tonight. May everything be smooth, attitudes be great, and may we leave tonight just with smiles on our faces and thankful for this community of friends that we call RC Racing. Lord, we love you and we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, on the technical side of it, if you have not raced with us before, the way we do this is there's 7 marshalling spots. Marshalling spot number 1 is right here at the front right side of the track. Marshalling spot number 2 is at the back right side of the track. Marshalling spot 3 is at the front left of the track. Marshalling spot 4 is at the back left of the track. Marshalling spot 5 is right here. Marshalling spot 6 is right here. And marshalling spot 7 is right back here, okay? And the way that works is on the heat sheet will be your name, and you'll have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you are racer number 1, at 30 seconds before the race, I ask you to be on your carpet square ready to go. Once the race is finished, you'll walk up on the driver's stand, begin to race. At the end of that race, if you are on carpet square 1, you will go to number 1. There are occasions where people are back-to-back, so if you are racer 8 or 9, that does not necessarily mean you do not have to marshal. So if you are racer 8 or 9, please pay attention at the end of your race. I may be updating that, but the general rule of thumb is if you are on carpet square 1, go to 1. If you're on 2, go to 2. And I'll call you out by name. And again, we try here at Richfield Raceway to run a well-timed event. I never want that to be pushy. I do that because many of you travel a pretty good distance to get here, and I want to be respectful of your time. And if you don't realize that, when you take extra time in the pits and don't get out to marshal, you cost everyone on the driver's stand and everyone waiting precious minutes. And just to put it in perspective, we have 15 heats tonight, so that means if we take 1 extra minute between each heat, that means the race program, just 1 extra minute, is 45 minutes longer. Just 1 minute. So that's why it's important at the end of the race. And what we ask is at the end of the race, when I call your name, or my friend Mike on the mic calls your name, please finish up and make your way, because if you keep taking laps, you are taking up precious time. So if you would make your way off the driver's stand, directly back to the pits, put your vehicle down, and come right back out, that would be incredible. Bathrooms are back the hall. Our kitchen team is in there if you need anything. And we'll get the heat sheets going. Generally, the stock racers run towards the beginning. The mod racers run towards the end. I try to space that out because some of you run the same vehicle in both. So I'm going to finish up the heat sheet, but we will get novice racing first. Novice, you are up first, and then we will get the heat sheet going, okay? So just a heads up, novice racers, you are up. Novice racers, you are up. Everyone else, I'm working on the heat sheet, and we will have that going here in just a moment. Sheets are going up, heat sheets are going up. Just as a heads up, you are also able to join us. So novice, not 18 plus, novice, not 18 plus, you are up. I need out to marshal race number 14, which is mod short course. Chad Leitzel, Walrus Durst, Jason Hausman, Rylan Ferrer, Don Cottle, and Gavin Yoder. Chad to bucket 1, Walrus to bucket 2, Jason bucket 3, Rylan bucket 4, Don bucket 5, Gavin bucket 6, please. Yep, you're right there, Don. Okay, yep. Again, I need Chad to bucket 1, Walrus 2, Jason 3, Rylan 4, Don 5, Gavin Yoder 6, please. As soon as we have our marshals in place, racers, come up on the driver's stand. Come up on the driver's stand, racers. Hang tight for me, drivers. Hang tight for me. Is Rylan out there? I need Rylan on bucket 4. Rylan on bucket 4, please. Rylan on bucket 4, please. Don 5. Gavin's already on 6. Say again. I did change it. How do I change it on there? It is. I have it open here. What are you? I'm not sharing this screen. I have the Race Vision. It's over at that laptop under the TV on the stand. You're supposed to be in stock buggy. There you go. I will correct that. Okay. And I'm going to reprint heat sheets once this race gets going. All right, racers, go ahead and roll them. Go ahead and roll them. Take your lap. And once you come back around, the loop will be hot. Once you come back around, the loop will be hot.
Frankie Page.
Wow. We're going to turn that down. Wow. Sorry about that. I did not mean to deafen you. All right, so what we're doing now is we have a couple guys who are late. Yep. So you just go in, both running stock and stock. So then on the schedule, okay? You have this tab drivers. So we'll put missile late. No, I picked the wrong one. Stock 2-wheel and just drag them. Okay. And then Boyles, stock 2-wheel, and Jim Manos. Jim Manos, you will be race 4 with your stock 2-wheel, race 4. Okay. Thanks, dude.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I was going to make it. We can come back with blank soon. Traffic and hard careful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, we will be with you in just a minute as far as announcing goes. We're just taking care of a couple last-minute deals here. And we are going to reprint the heat sheets to try to accommodate some people here. So bear with us. So we're going to
2 minutes left.
reprint this. Yeah. All right, my racers. We are 3 minutes in on the master clock. It's Maddie, Lightning McCrash, Speedy, Maggie, Adeline, and Frankie. The correct heat sheets are up. They're going out now. Race number 2, you are up next. Race number 2, which is my novice 18 plus drivers. Novice 18 plus, you are up next. So please be considering getting ready. We're at 1:20 on the master clock, so you have about a minute till you need to be there, novice 18. But you should be making your way. Maddie, Lightning, Speedy, Maggie, Adeline, and Frankie. That's your running order. Thank you, Blaze.
One minute left.
Novice racers getting around that track pretty good, looking good. Maddie Yoder making it count right now. Race number 2, you should be on deck. Kurt, Josh, Don, Greg, Evangelist, Brian, and Brad. We need you on deck. Need you on deck, racers. Kurt, Josh, Don, Greg, Evangelist, Brian, and Brad, you need to be on your carpet squares, please.
Maddie Yoder done.
Maddie, you are done. Maddie, you are done.
Maggie Perkins done.
Maggie, you are done. Please pull. Maddie and Maggie, you are done. Please pull. Everyone else, as you cross the line, you will be finished. Watch the front stretch.
Lightning McCrash done.
Lightning, you're done. Speedy, you're done. And just our friend Adeline, as she comes across the line. Nice race, Adeline.
All drivers are finished.
That's a wrap.
Adeline Mama
Congratulations.
done. The race is completed. Up next, race
drivers,
number 2.
you know the way it works.
Novice 18
Please
plus.
take your vehicles back to your
1
pit area and head right out to Marshall, please. Maddie, Lightning, Speedy, Maggie, Adeline, and Frankie. Come on up, drivers. Please hold your vehicles. I need my marshals. Maddie to 2, Lightning to 4, Speedy to 5, Maggie to 6, Adeline to 1, and Frankie to 3, please. Make your way directly out, please. What's that? Jump in. Just jump in. That's 5, yep. All right, Maddie's at 2. Just need Lightning to 4. His dad's already there. All right, racers, on the tone, I'm going to call your names. Kurt, Josh, Don, Greg, Evangelist, Brian, Brad. Help them out, drivers. We don't have
a 7? Okay. Okay. So I'll wait till everybody gets a lap in, maybe.
So you can channel all the inner lessons that you learned from Thomas last week.
Yeah, working at it. Working at it.
One minute in, we have Brad, followed by Brian, Kurt, Evangelists, Greg, Don, and Josh. Three minutes and 15 seconds remaining. We have Brad, followed by Don, Brian, Kurt, Greg, Evangelist Roster, and Josh Tittle. Two minutes and 20 seconds to go. We have Brad, followed by Kurt, Don, Brian, Greg, Evangelist, and Josh.
Two minutes left.
One minute and 30 seconds remaining on the master clock. We have Brad, followed by Kurt, Don, Greg, Brian, Evangelist, and Josh.
One minute left.
.45 seconds to go. Your leaders so far, Brad, Don, and Kurt, followed by Brian, Greg, Evangelist, and Josh.
Evangelist's roster done.
Evangelist Roster and
Josh,
Josh,
done.
you are done.
Greg Perkins done.
Greg, you are done.
Kurt Yoder done. Brian Alford done.
Kurt, Brian, and
Brad
Brad,
Zepman
you
done.
are done.
All drivers are finished. Don Cottle done. The race is completed. Up next, race number 3. Stock 4-wheel drive buggy. Heat 1 of 1.
I think Brad's 7. He'll fill in for Evangelist.
Okay, for my marshals, can I get Kurt Yoder to bucket 1, Josh Tittle to bucket 2, Don Cottle to bucket 3, Brian Alford to bucket 6, and Brad to bucket 7.
Go ahead and give these guys a lot.
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is just have Brad go to bucket. Brad to 6. And then there's no one at 7.
Correction, Brad to bucket 6. And Brian to 5.
Yeah. Yes. Again, racers, Don at 3, Greg at 4, Brad at 5, Brian at 6, Kurt at 1, and Josh at 2. Right there, yep. All right, roll them, racers, roll them.
Blaze Malinowski, Travis McHenry, Hunter Leitzel, Jumper, Matt Williard.
No. Look out on the front, stay low on the front. Let them know when they're on the clock.
Oh, they've been on the I should have said something. Oh, I'm out of it. Mike, look up.
Just give it a minute.
With 4 minutes to go here in race number 3, we have Travis McHenry followed by Matt Willard, Hunter Leitzel, Blaze Malinowski, Jumper, and Dwight Shelley. Reminder for race 4, you will be up next after this race. That is Blaze, Kevin, Brad, Scott, Braden, Billy, Chris, Owen, and Jim. You are up next.
I'm tired. I'm trying to wake myself up. I'm trying to figure out. I'm not sure. Was that an error or did he really have a 12.5? Yeah. He accidentally took it across. And then the marshal put him on the wrong side. Yeah.
2 minutes in, we have Matt followed by Travis, Blaze, Jumper, Hunter, and Dwight.
You ever rolled that shit came handy. There at the top of that far land, and there's 2 holes in it already. Stock glass.
That time by Matt set his new fast lap of 14.09 seconds. 2.5 minutes to go.
All right, thank you.
Your current running order is Travis, followed by Matt, Jumper, Blaze, Dwight, and Hunter. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go.
2 minutes left.
That time by Travis, setting his new fastest lap with a 13.9.
Nice, Travis.
One minute and 22 seconds to go. One minute to go. Your leaders are Travis, Matt, and Jumper, followed by Blaze, Dwight, and Hunter.
1 minute left.
Is that an error for Jeremy, or did he, or was she put, did you see the guy that crashed in the wall? Where did he miss it at? This. 6. He got stuck. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yes,
So like one of the things too you can do just to familiarize yourself with this too. Like there went Hunter, there went Matt. Like you can familiarize yourself with the color.
Cars, yeah. With the color scheme of the car, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Like, and that color scheme.
Yeah.
Like the black, that's the double. Like the dark green, Matt Lillard, this yellow. Hunter's the blue.
Okay.
So then as you become familiar with the color, it's easier to call out where they are, call out in case of a help jumper.
White Shelley done.
Dwight, you are done.
Hunter Leitzel done.
Hunter, you are done.
Jumper done.
Jumper, you are done.
Travis McHenry done.
Travis, you are done.
Blaze Malinowski
Blaze,
done.
you are done.
All drivers are
Matt,
finished.
you are done.
Matt Williard done.
No laps, no laps.
No laps, okay.
The race is completed.
All right, drivers, no laps, no laps. We have a little bit of maintenance going on. Please hold it.
Up next.
We need to get our
race
marshals
number 4.
back out there. Mike's going to
Stop
tell you
2,
where you
wheel
need to be.
drive
Drivers, listen up.
Heat 1 of 3.
This is racing again, so he's not up. So it's going to be... Are you going to be marshalling for this one? You need to make sure.
Hunter Leitzel to bucket 1. Travis McHenry to bucket 2.
3... I'm missing.
Dwight to bucket 3. Aaron to bucket 4.
Well, yeah, you're technically 4 because Blaze is running again.
Jumper to 5. Matt to 6. And Jeff to 7.
Good night, Jared. I mean, not good night. What? Yeah. Bucket. Yeah, everything got messed up a bit. What? 7?
Jeff.
Which bucket are you looking for? 3? Yeah, you're here. Jeff, you got everybody then? You got everybody? Or wait. 3? Right here. Yeah. Go to 1, I guess. You got everybody then? What?
Okay, drivers, take your lap.
Braden Benner. Blaze Malinowski. Kevin Mumma. Owen Spriggle. Scott Lenig. Billy Nee.
Track is hot. Next time by.
Transponder 4101114. Transponder 4101114. Transponder 4101114.
Okay. Yeah, but who is it? Is it Chris or
Transponder
Jim?
4101114.
Yeah, is it Chris or Jim? Yeah, me either.
Transponder 4101114.
With 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on the master clock, we have Braden Benner, followed by Kevin Mumma, Billy Nye, Brad
Transponder
Zeckman, Owen Spriggle, Blaze
4101114.
Malinowski, and Scott Lenig.
Who is that? I'm trying to figure out who it is. I have no idea. Okay.
Transponder 4101114.
Yeah, I know that.
Reminder for race 5, you will be up next. That'll be Mick Grenewald, Brandon,
Transponder
Jumper, Dan, Gavin,
4101114.
Yoder, Gavin Nipple, Ethan, Justin, and Jeff. You will be up in race 5, happening next. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
Transponder
No, there's one.
4101114.
There's one transponder and then 2 people with 0 laps.
Transponder 4101114.
2.5 minutes remaining. Oh, that's good.
Transponder 4101114.
Is that car right there, I think?
Transponder 4101114. 2 minutes left.
I'm confused, bro. I'm sorry. I'll figure out the end of the race. 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. We have Braden Better, Kevin, Blaze, and Scott, followed by Owen, Billy, and Brad.
Transponder 4101114.
One minute and 15 seconds remaining.
Transponder 4101114. 1 minute left.
Your current running order is Braden, Blaze, Kevin, Owen, Scott, Billy, and Brad.
Transponder 4101114.
45 seconds to go.
Transponder 4101114.
25 seconds to go.
Transponder 4101114. Transponder 4101114. Braden Benner done.
Braden, you are done.
Blaze Malinowski done.
Blaze, you're done.
Scott Lennick done.
Scott Lennick, you're done.
4101114. Brad Zeckman done. Owen Spriggle done. Kevin Mama done. All drivers are finished. Billy Nee done.
Aaron. So, I had one transponder not to anybody, but then 2 people with 0 laps. Do you know who it is?
That's. What about Chris Eck?
Chris Eck. The race is completed.
Thanks. I just didn't know who it was, and there was 2 with 0 laps. I didn't know who it was, so I just didn't assign anybody to it.
Up next, race number 5.
For my
Stop
marshals.
2, wheel drive buggy. Heat 2 of 3.
Brandon, stop Blaze. Okay. I'm going to need Blaze Malinowski to bucket 1, Kevin to bucket 2, Brad to 3, Scott to 4, Braden to 5, Billy to 6, Chris to 7. Is that Brad coming right?
2 back right.
He's got hit, so we're waiting on 7 yet.
7 is.
Chris Eck.
Call him out.
Chris Eck to
Right in
7?
front of you, yeah, Chris.
Right there.
Yep.
Thank you.
Roll.
Roll out, boys.
Gavin Yoder, Gavin Nipple, Brandon Malinowski, Jumper, Jeff Boyles, Justin Stacy,
Track
Nick
will be
Reynolds,
hot next time
Dan
by.
Myers, Ethan Hausman.
Yeah. Thank you.
With 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go, your current running order is Jumper, followed by Gavin Nipple, Gavin Yoder, Dan, Brandon, Ethan, Jeff, Justin, and Mick. Three minutes and 45 seconds to go. Reminder, race 6, you will be up next. That is Mac and Cheese, Jeff Boddicker, Freddie Burhart, Travis McHenry, Nick Cummings, Scott Davies, Jason Haas, Matt Williard, and The Missile. In this race, number 5, with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go, your running order is Gavin Nipple, followed by Dan Myers, Jumper, Gavin Yoder, Justin Stacy, Brandon Malinowski, Mick Grenwald, Jeff Boyles, and Ethan Hausman. Two minutes and 50 seconds to go. Your running order right now: Gavin Nipple, Jumper, Dan, Gavin Yoder, Brandon, Justin, Jeff, Ethan, and Mick, with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this race number 5. That time around, Gavin with his fast lap of 14.156, and also the fastest lap of this race. One minute and 45 seconds to go. Your running order: Gavin Nipple, Jumper, Dan, Gavin Yoder, Brandon, Justin, Jeff, Ethan, and Mick. One minute and 10 seconds to go. I would really like to remind everybody, in race number 6, you are up next. That will be Mac and Cheese, Jeff Boddicker, Freddie, Travis, Nick, Scott, Jason,
left.
Matt, and The Missile. You will be up in 55 seconds. In this race number 5, your running order: Gavin, Jumper, Dan, Gavin, Brandon, Justin, Jeff, Mick, and Ethan.
Keep forgetting there's 2 Gavins.
30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Order for this race number 5 is Gavin Nipple, Jumper, Dan Myers, Gavin Yoder, Brandon, Justin, Jeff, Mick, and Ethan.
Jumper done.
Jumper, you are done.
Gavin Nipple done.
Gavin Nipple
Dan
and
Myers
Dan
done.
Myers, you are done. Mick
Grenwald
Grenwald,
done.
you are done.
Jeff Boyles done.
Jeff Boyles, you are done.
Gavin Yoder done.
Gavin Yoder, you are done.
Justin Stacy done.
Justin Stacy,
All
you are
drivers
done.
Finished. Brandon Malinowski done. The race is completed.
What?
Up next, race number 6. Stock 2, wheel drive buggy.
For my marshals, I'm going to need Mick Grenwald to bucket 1. Brandon Malinowski to bucket 2. Jumper to 3. Dan to 4. Gavin to 5. Other Gavin to 6. I don't care which of you go which place. And Ethan to 7. We got everybody? Who's on 3? Jeremy, 3. Okay, roll your laps, boys.
Jason Haas. Matt Williard. Jeff Bottiger. Freddie Berhard. The Missile. Nick Cummings.
The
Scott
track
Davies.
will be hot next
Travis
time
McHenry.
by.
Transponder 5230583.
I got one. You know who this is?
It's Pat Mac and cheese.
Transponder 5230583. Pat Mack.
Got it. Okay.
Reminder for race number 7, you will be up next. I will need Adam, Scott, Jace, Gavin Yoder, Francesca, Jamie, Tim, Jason, Lidl, Ryan, and Lightning. You will be up in 4 minutes and 15 seconds for race number 7. Here in race number 6, your running order is the Missile, Travis, Jason, Matt, Nick, Mac and Cheese, Jeff, Scott, and Freddie through 1 minute. Three minutes and 40 seconds to go. We have Travis, followed by the Missile, Nick, Matt, Jason, Mac and Cheese, Jeff, Scott, and Freddie here in race number 6 tonight. Two minutes down, 3 minutes to go. The current order is the Missile, followed by Travis, Nick, Mac and Cheese, Matt, Jeff, Scott, Jason, and Freddie. Just another quick reminder for race number 7, you will be up next in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That'll be Adam Gregory, Scott Lenig, Jace Groff, Gavin Yoder, Francesco Vigoroli, Jamie Groff, Tim Messimer, Jason Hausman, Lidl, Rylan Fair, and Lightning McCrash.
How'd you say his name?
2 minutes to go.
2 minutes
For
left.
this race, number 6, we have Travis, followed by the Missile, Mac and Cheese, Matt Willard, Nick Cummings, Jeff Bodiger, Jason Haas, Scott Davies, and Freddie Burkhart.
See, you say Burkhart, it's Burkhart.
One and a half minutes to go. With 1 minute to go, we have Travis, followed by Mac and Cheese, the Missile, Matt, Nick, Jeff, Scott,
1 minute
Jason,
left.
and Freddie. The Missile that time by set his fastest lap with a 14.34. "25 seconds to go.
Pat Mac done.
Mac and Cheese, you are done.
Jason Haas done.
Jason,
The
you
Missile
are
done.
done. The Missile, you are
Travis
done.
and Finley
Travis, you're done. Matt
Matt
and
Willard
Freddie,
done.
you are done.
Freddie Burkhart done. Scott Davies done.
Scott, you are done.
Nick Cummings done.
Nick, you're done.
All drivers
And
are
Jeff
finished.
Bodiger, you are
Jeff
done.
Bodiger done. The race is completed. Up next, race number 7. Stock
For
2
my
WBS
marshals, I'm going to need
1
Mac
2.
and Cheese on bucket number 1, Jeff on bucket 2, Freddie on bucket 3, Travis on 4, Nick on 5, Scott on 6, and Jason on 7. That's my marshals. Mac and Cheese to 1, Jeff to 2, Freddie to 3, Travis to 4, Nick to 5, Scott to 6, and Jason to 7.
Gavin Yoder.
Freddie to 3. Out there. Thank you.
Scott Lenig.
You got everybody? Okay, drivers, roll your lap.
Adam Gregory. Francesco Vergolini. Tim Messimer. Lighting McCrash. Rylan Fearer. Lidl. Jace Groff. Jamie Groff.
Circuit will be hot
Jay
next time by. Reminder for race 8, you will be up next. Braden, Scott, Don, Mason, Chad, Walrus, Owen, Mick, and Weston. Reminder, you will be up next. Here in race number 7, we have Adam Gregory, followed by Jamie Groff, Jason Hausman, Gavin Yoder, Rylan Fear, Lidl, Scott Lenig, Jay Scroff, Francesco Vigolini, Tim Messimer, and Lightning McCrash. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Adam, Jamie, Jason, Gavin, Scott, Francesco, Chase, Tim, Lidl, Rylan, and Lightning is your current order.
I accidentally joined a fantasy basketball draft. I'm so crazy.
What? How?
I opened my phone and it said, your draft is starting in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, my tape's coming off. Yeah.
I can rip it off if it starts to come off fast.
3 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Your order: Adam, Jamie, Jason, Gavin, Francesco, Lidl, Jace, Tim, Scott, Rylan, and Lightning.
To announce the rest of this race while I take a quick piss. Yeah. Oh.
.230 in, 2:30 to go. Your current order is Adam Gregory on a 19 flat. He can get into those 20s. I can feel it. Jason Hausman in 2, Jamie Groff in 3, Lidl in 4, Tim in 5, Gavin in 6, Francesco in 7, Scott in 8. Oh, Jace taking over that 8th spot. Scott in 9, Rylan in 10, Lightning McCrash in 11. If you have that all-white car come up on you, just give him some room. He will get by.
2 minutes
All
left.
white, yellow rims. If he comes up on you, let him by. He is moving. He is now 2 seconds off that 20-lap pace. He does have the fast lap of the race of a 15.2. Minute 40 left, minute 40 left. Scott, you just ran your fast lap of the race of a 16.9. Right now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all bracketed. Alrighty. A minute left, racers. A minute left. Adam Gregory still 2 seconds off that 20-lap pace.
1 minute
Now
left.
1 second off running a 15.0. He can probably break into the 14 still also. Oh, Jamie Groff running his fast lap of the race, a 16.1, also the second fastest lap of the race. Adam's trying to break into the 14s while everyone else has not broken into the 15s. Adam Gregory half a second off that 20-lap pace. Adam Gregory in that white car, yellow rims, comes up on you. Let him by, please. He's coming onto the front stretch now. If he's coming up on you, let him by. Let him by. Less than a 1/10 of a second off that 20-lap. And he got it. He got the 20-lap pace. Your leader coming through the center. If he comes up on you, let him by. I will tell you when you're done, racers. I will tell you when you are done. Francesco, you are done. Everyone else, you are still live. Tim, you are done. Adam, you are done. Lidl, you're done. Gavin, you're done. Rylan, you're done. Lightning, you're done. Just looking for Jamie, Scott, and Jace. Jamie, Scott, and Jace.
Scott Lennick done. Jamie Groff
Jamie, you're done. Just looking for Jace. That is a race. Final order. Adam Gregory, Jason Hausman, Jamie Groff, Lidl, Gavin Yoder, Francesco Vergolini, Scott, Tim, Jace, Rylan, Lightning McCrash.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 8. Stock 2 WDSCT Heat 2 of 2.
For my marshals, I'm going to need Adam on 1. Yeah, you're not. You're supposed to be. Scott on 2. Jace on 3. Gavin on 4. Francesco on 5. Jamie on 6, Tim on 7.
Walrus Durst. Owen Spriggle.
Brandon, you said you're not in.
Scott Davies.
Do I got everybody?
Whippet. Mick Grenovold.
Jace on bucket 3 right here in the corner. Thank you. We got everybody then? Adam to bucket 1. Up. We good then? Roll 'em, boys.
Weston Hoffman Man. Owen Spriggle. Scott Davies.
Track will be hot next time by.
Don Cottle.
Just a reminder for race number 7, Stock Slash, you will be up next. Rooster, Don, Tim, Cooper, and Mason. You will be up next. Here in race number 8 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go, you have Mason, followed by Weston, Owen, Walrus, Scott, and Don.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to still figure out cars. I think that's West. I think. Yeah.
Well, your leader Weston is
Oh yeah.
Blue and yellow.
yeah.
Right here.
Watch out in the front.
So far, here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go, you have Weston running a 19.503 pace, followed by Mason, Owen, Walrus, Scott, Don, and Mick. And Chad.
I'm so dumb.
Three minutes and 10 seconds to go. Your leader, Weston, coming around the start-finish line here in the blue car with yellow rims. He is your leader. If you see him, let him by. Two minutes and 50 seconds to go. Weston, Mason, and Owen are your current leaders, followed by Walrus, Scott, Don, Mick, and Chad.
Mod, should go buggy. Yeah, you're at it.
With 2 minutes to go, your leader is Weston, followed by Mason, Owen, Walrus,
2
Scott,
minutes
Don,
left.
and Mick.
What?
Weston, mere 2 seconds off of that 20-lap pace. Mason, 4 seconds off of that 19-lap pace. The rest of your leaders, Owen, Walrus, Scott, Don, and Mick.
Is Mick in?
Just a reminder for race 9 up next in the Stock Slash. That is Rooster, Don, Tim, Cooper, and Mason. You are up next in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Here in race number 8, your leader Weston, Mason, Owen, Walrus, Scott, and Don. Weston running that 19.501 pace, just 1.5 seconds off of 20 laps. Mason running an 18.504, Owen an 18.511, Walrus a 17.502, Scott a 17.513, and Don a 14.508. 55 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Weston, Mason, Owen, Walrus, Scott, Don, and Chad is your running order.
That don't sound so good. Where'd Weston go? Oh, there he is. What?
That's the end of the 5 minutes on the master clock. I'll tell you you're done when you are completed with your
Weston
laps.
Hoffman man done.
Weston,
Whip it done.
you're done. Mason, you're done.
Owen Spriggle done.
Owen, you are done.
Don Cottle done.
Don, you are done.
Scott Davies done.
Scott, you are done. Just looking for Chad.
All drivers are finished. Chad Leitzel done. The race is completed.
The final order for race number 8 was Weston, Mason, Owen, Scott, Walrus, Don, Chad, and Mick.
Up next, race number 9.
Race number 9
Stop
up next,
slash.
Rooster, Don,
Keep
Tim
one of
Cooper,
one.
and Mason. For my marshals, I'm going to need Scott to 1, Don to 2. Oh, wait, never mind. Don's racing. So that would be
Messenger.
Mason to 2, Chad to 3,
Cooper Taylor.
Walrus to 4, Owen to 5, Mick to 6, and Weston to 7.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
We got everybody. 7. Weston, are you in? Who all's in? I'm confused. What? Where are the rest of my marshals? I still need marshals on 3, 7, and 4. Do we have volunteers for 7, 3, and 4 for marshaling? These two over here and this one here in the corner. Thank you. I did. You got that? You good then? You good then? Brayden, once you're out, we're good. You good? Aw. Okay, drivers. Hold on. What happened? You good? Good? Just running. Okay, boys, go. Track will be hot next time by. Go, go, go.
Transponder 2431759 551247.
Who's running that?
Don Cottle. Don Cottle's Don Cottle. Yep. So the other ones.
Don Cottle.
Weston Cottle. Just drag him on there. Drag it on the rooster.
Rooster.
1 minute into this race number 9, we have Mason, Tim, Don, and Cooper as your running order. Reminder, up next, race 10 in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. That'll be Cooper, Ray, Blaze, Rooster, Adam, Jim, and Scott. With 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go, it's Mason, Tim, Don, and Cooper as your order. Mason, your leader, running a 14.509. Tim running a 13.507. Cooper, a 12.521. And Don, a 12.523. That time by Mason with the new fastest lap of 20.444. Two minutes and 20 seconds to go. Somebody driving backwards down the front straightaway. Impressive. Two minutes to go. Your order is Mason,
left.
Tim, Don, and Cooper. Mason running that 14.507. Tim running that 13.514. Cooper with the 12.510 and Don with the 12.519. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. With a minute to go, it's Mason, Tim, Cooper, and Don as your order. Reminder, race 10, you are up next. Cooper, Ray, Blaze, Rooster, Adam, Jim, and Scott.
1 minute
You are
left.
up next in 1 minute. Seconds to go here in race number 9. Mason's still your leader, followed by Tim, Cooper, and Don. Woo, just seeing Mason set the new fast lap with a 19.96. 8 seconds to go. With triple zeros left on the master clock, I will tell you when you come past as you finish. Go, 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 boys.
Cooper Taylor done.
Cooper, Don,
Don
you are
Connell
done.
Tim Messimer done.
Tim, you are done. Just looking for Mason yet. Can he finish the race is the question.
All
Yes,
drivers are
he
finished.
does.
Whip it done. The race is completed.
Good race.
Up next, race number 10. 13.5 Stadium Truck. Heat 1 of 1.
For my marshals, I'm going to need Ooh, never mind. Not Rooster. I'm going to need Tim on 1. Don on 2. Cooper on 3, and Mason on 4. I'm going to need volunteers. Oh, you're in this one too?
Adam
Never
Gregory.
mind. I'm going to need volunteers for 3, 4,
Blaze Malinowski.
5, 6, and
Cooper
7.
Taylor.
Okay, thank you.
Brewster. Jim Manos.
Jump somewhere. Jump somewhere. Like half the people are racing in this next race. Wait, 3's taken. Go jump to 4 over there in the corner. Or whatever that bucket is. Yeah. You're up next.
I still need one marshal on 6. Do I got a marshal for 6? Thank you, sir. Okie dokie, boys. You can roll it.
Ray Smart. Scott Lenig.
Track will be hot next time by. Race number 11, you are up next in 4 minutes 45 seconds. That'll be Dwight Shelley, Jason Haas, Max Perkins, Travis McHenry, Mac and Cheese, and Nick Cummings. You are up next.
Transponder 1051909.
Huh? Okay. Here in race number 10 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go, we have Adam followed by Blaze, Cooper, Jim, Rooster, Scott, and Ray.
Go, go, go.
3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Blaze, Jim, Cooper, Adam, Rooster, Scott, and Ray is your running order. Blaze running a 19.513. Jim an 18.503. Cooper an 18.516. Scott a 16.502. Adam a 16.510. Ray a 15.511. And Rooster a 13.506. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Blaze, Jim, Adam, Scott, Cooper, Ray, and Rooster is your current running order. Three minutes to go. Blaze, your current leader, followed by Jim, Adam, Cooper, Ray, Rooster, and Scott. Your leader 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Here in race number 10, 13.5 Stadium Truck, heat number 1. 2:10 to go. Adam, Blaze, Jim, Cooper, Rooster, and Ray is your running order. Two minutes to go.
left.
With 1 minute 45 to go, Adam, Blaze, Jim, Cooper, Rooster, Ray, and Scott is your running order. Blaze running that 19.513. Adam, a 19.514. Close battle here for the lead. Jim running an 18.504. Cooper, an 18.510. Rooster, a 16.513. Ray, a 14.520. Currently your order, Adam, Blaze, Jim, Cooper, Rooster, and Ray. A tight battle here for the lead between Adam and Blaze. 1 minute and 13 seconds to go. Reminder, race number 11, you are up next. Dwight, Jason, Max, Travis, Mac and Cheese, and Nick Cummings.
1 minute
How
left.
did Grado not get in this next one? Didn't I add him?
So go into schedule. Click on drivers. Scroll over to the next race, which would be race 11, and drag Braden's, the two-wheel mod buggy into the two-wheel mod buggy. There you go.
20 seconds to go. Adam, Blaze, Cooper, Jim, Rooster, and Ray is your current order. Adam on a 19.502, just 2 seconds off of that 20-lap pace. The clock hitting triple zeros there.
Cooper Taylor done.
Cooper, you are
Rooster
done.
done.
Rooster, you're done.
Blaze Malinowski
Blaze and Ray,
Blaze
you
not
are
done.
done. Just waiting
Adam
for
Gregory
Jim and
done.
Adam. Adam, you are done.
done. All drivers are finished.
Everybody's
Jim
done.
Mano's done. The race is completed.
Good racing.
Up next, race number 11. Mod 2, wheel drive buggy. Heat 1 of 2.
Okay, so for my marshals, I'm going to need Cooper to bucket 1, Ray to bucket 2, Blaze to bucket 3, Rooster to 4, Adam to 5, Jim to 6, and Scott to 7. That's Cooper to 1, Ray to 2, Blaze to 3, Rooster on bucket 4, Adam on 5, Jim on 6, and Scott on bucket 7. Thank you to all of our marshals here tonight.
I did. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you.
Jason Haas.
Are you getting 3? Blaze to bucket 3. Thank you. Rooster to 4. Is there a Rooster? Thank you. I do believe I've got all my marshals, so drivers, you can roll it.
Dwight Shelley. Travis McHenry. Braden Benner. Nick Cummings. Max Perkins. Pat Mack.
The loop will be hot next time by. Reminder, race 12, you are up next. Justin, Chris, Jeff, Gavin Yoder, Jumper, Jim, and George. That'll be the mod two-wheel drive buggy heat number 2. Reminder, you are up next in 4 minutes and 35 seconds here in race number 11. Your running order, Travis, or never mind, Mac and Cheese, Travis, Nick, Braden, Jason, Max, and Dwight. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. One minute into this, Travis McHenry is your leader, running a 21.508. Braden second in a 21.509. Mac and Cheese 21. Here, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Braden, Jason, Travis, Nick, Mac and Cheese, Max, and Dwight is your current order. 1 minute and 30 seconds down, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in race number 11, mod two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 1. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go, your leaders, Braden, Mac and Cheese, and Travis, followed by Nick, Dwight, Jason, and Max. Braden on that 21.509 pace. Mac and Cheese, 25.10. Travis, 25.13. Nick, 25.14. Dwight, 15.505. I'm good. I'll finish. I think I can finish the heats. I have what, 3 more to go? I'll be good for the heats, and then I might want to break for a bit at the end of the. Are you racing at all? Sorry, you're not racing at all, are you? 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
I'll finish this round. Whatever, just tell me. Work for you. With 1 minute and 40 seconds to go here in race number 11, heat 1 of Mod 2-wheel drive buggy, we have Braden, Mac and Cheese, Nick, Travis, and Dwight as your running order. Braden on the 25.01 pace. Let's see if he can get back onto that 21-second pace. Mac and Cheese also 1 second off of the 21 lap pace. Now just 0.2 seconds off. 1 minute and 7 seconds to go on the master clock. Reminder, race number 12, heat number 2 of the Mod 2-wheel drive buggy. You're up next in just 1 minute. That'll be Justin, Chris, Jeff, Gavin Yoder, Jumper, Jim, and George. You will be up in a measly 50 seconds. Race number 11, Mac and Cheese, Braden, Nick, Travis, and Dwight is your order. Braden falling 0.8 seconds off of that 21 lap pace. Mac and Cheese a mere 1.3 off of that 20 lap pace. Let's see if they can bring it back up there with 30 seconds to go. Braden that lap with a 14.06, just so bring it back on to the 21 lap pace. Unfortunately, Mac and Cheese falling 6 seconds off of that 21 lap place with 4 seconds remaining on the master clock. That's triple zeros for the master clock. I will tell you you are done when you are done.
Nick Cummings done.
Nick, you are
Shelley
done. Dwight, you're done.
Travis McHenry.
Travis, you're done. Just looking for Braden and Mac and Cheese. Here as they bring it down the front stretch to the line. That's Braden done. Just looking for Mac and Cheese.
All drivers are
Good racing, boys. The final standings from race number 11 is Braden, Mac and Cheese, Nick, Travis, Dwight, Jason, and Max.
Up next, race number 12. Mod 2 wheel drive buggy. Heat 2 of 2.
Okay, my marshals for this next race. I'm going to need Dwight on 1, Jason on 2, Max on 3, Travis 4, Mac and Cheese 5, Nick 6, and Braden Benner on bucket 7. That's Dwight to 1, Jason to 2, Max to 3, Travis to 4, Mac and Cheese to 5, Nick to 6, and Braden Benner on 7. You're on 7. Yes, sir.
George Santa.
I'm still waiting on 4 and 3. Travis to 4. Thank you. Right there, yep. Who's on 1? Is Dwight down there on 1? Thank you. Okay, guys, you can get them rolling around the racetrack.
Gavin Yoder. Jeff Bottiger. Justin Stacy. Jim Manos. Chris Eck.
Thank you, guys. Next time by, the track will be hot. Reminder, race number 12. Never mind. Race 13, you are up next. Adam, Weston, Mason, Scott, Jamie, and Hunter. You will be up next for the Mod Short Track Heat number 1 here in race number 12. We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the master clock. Your current order is Chris, Gavin Yoder, Jeff Bodiger, Jumper, Jim, George, and Justin. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Woo, Jim Manos that time by with the new fastest lap. A very quick 14.695. Your order through 1 minute and 15 seconds. Gavin, Jeff, Jim, Jumper, Chris, Justin, and George. Gavin Yoder on that 19.502 pace. Jeff, 19.502 also. Jim, 19.513. Jumper, 19.515. Chris, 17.502. Justin, 15.503. George, 13.513. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in race number 12, the Mod 2-wheel drive buggy, heat number 2. Gavin Yoder is your current leader with a 25.12 pace. Jumper second, 19.514. Jeff, 18.504. Jim, 18.511. Justin, 16.511. George, a 13.50.
Oh, I read that wrong. Whoops.
Halfway there, boys. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Jumper with the new fastest lap that time by of a 14.295. He's also your current leader, running a 19.501 pace. Be interesting to see if he can get back on that 20-lap pace, followed by Jeff, Jim, Justin, George.
Two minutes left.
One minute, 40 seconds to go. Right here, please. Good marshalling there on the front jump. Thank you. 1 minute and 30 to go. Jeff, Jumper, Jim, Justin, George, and Gavin, and Chris.
Oh, looks like they're out.
1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Reminder, race 13, Mod Short Track, heat number 1. You're up next. Adam, Weston, Mason, Scott, Jamie, and Hunter. You have 1 minute and 10 seconds.
One minute left.
$50 seconds to go. Jeff, Jumper, Justin, George, your leaders. Jeff on that 18.50 pace. Let's see if he can get it up to a 19-lap pace. Jumper, 18.502. Justin, 16.504. George, a 14.517. Jeff just so getting it back on that 19-lap pace with 20 seconds to go here in race number 12. As the clock is nearing triple zeros, keep racing, boys, keep racing.
Jumper done. Justin Stacy
Jumper
done.
and Justin, you are done.
Jeff Bodiger
Jeff,
done.
you are done. Just looking for George.
All
Jim,
drivers are finished. George Santa done.
thank you, one and all. Good racing, boys.
The race is completed.
Standings for that race: Jeff, Jumper, Justin, George, Jim, Gavin, and Chris.
Up next.
Up next, we have race number 13, Mod, Short Track, Adam, Weston, Mason, Scott, Jamie, and Hunter. For my marshals, can I get Justin Stacy on bucket 1, Chris Eck, bucket 2, Jeff Bodiger, bucket 3, Gavin Yoder, bucket 4, Jumper, bucket 5, Jim Manos, bucket 6, and George Santa on bucket number 7. Repeat, that is Justin to bucket 1, Chris to bucket 2, Jeff Bodiger, bucket 3, Jumper to bucket 5, Jim to 6, and George to 7. Thank you.
Oh, Adam.
Jeremy, what bucket number is that? 6? Jim Manos to bucket 6 right out here in the middle. Bucket 2 there in the corner, Chris Eck. Roll out, boys. We got all of our marshals.
Weston Hoffman Man. Hunter Leitzel. Whippet. Jamie Groff.
Next
Stop.
time by, the circuit will be hot. Next time by, the circuit's hot. Currently, race number 13, Mod Short Track, heat number 1 is going. Next up, race 14, Mod Short Track, heat number 2. That will be Chad Leitzel, Walrus Durst, Jason Hausman, Rylan Fair, Don Cottle, and Gavin Yoder. You are up in 4 minutes and 25 seconds here in race number 13, Mod Short Track, heat number 1. Your current leader, Weston Hoffman, followed by Adam, Scott, Hunter, Jamie, and Mason.
Slower, but more consistent. Slower in a good way, though.
Adam Gregory, your leader, coming around in the white car with the yellow tires. He is your leader. If you see him, let him by you. No need to fight. It's still heat, boys. Good job. Your leaders through 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go is Adam, Weston, Scott, Jamie, and Hunter. Adam running that 25:09 pace. Weston close behind him with a 25:13. Jamie third with an 18:512 pace, and Hunter with a 15:503. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in race 13, the Mod Short Track heat number 1. Three minutes to go.
I keep forgetting there's 2 Gavins. I'm getting better at remembering there's 2 Gavins. That's three Gavins. What? Wait, does that mean there's 3 Gavins then? Gavin Yoder, Gavin Nipple, and then one right? There's Gavin, there's another Gavin. Wait, Gavin Yoder, Gavin Nipple, there's another Gavin I've got out. I'm just starting to read 2 Gavins with the last name. So don't mess it up. That's what I prioritize with last name. If there's 2 people with the same name, just do last name. And it takes your brain a minute to figure out what to the back. Yeah.
2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Adam, Weston, and Jamie are your current leaders, followed by Hunter. Adam is running a 25:07. Weston not far behind, running a 25:09. Jamie a 19:512, and Hunter a 15:507. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go here in race 13, Mod Short Track, heat number 1. Fast lap so far is owned by Adam Gregory with a 14.97. He is the only one so far this race to have broken that 15-second barrier. 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. Adam still leading 6 seconds off of that 21 lap pace. Weston not far behind with a 25:09. Jamie a 19:516, and Hunter 15:50. 1 minute remaining. Adam, Weston, Jamie, and Hunter.
1 minute left.
Race 14, you're up in 45 seconds. Mod Short Track, heat number 2, you will be up in 40 seconds now. Chad, Walrus, Jason, Rylan, Don, and Gavin Yoder, you are up next. 30 seconds to go here in race number 13, heat 1 of the Mod Short Track tonight. Adam, Weston, Jamie, and Hunter is your current running order. Adam with a 25:13 pace. Weston 4 seconds off of that 20 lap pace. Jamie 19:514. Hunter 15:504. The master clock has hit to triple zeros.
Weston Hoffman man done.
Weston and Hunter, you are done.
Adam Gregory done.
Adam, you're done. Just looking for Jamie. Jamie, you
All
are
drivers
done.
Finished. Jamie Groff done. The race is completed.
Thank you, all drivers. The order for that race: Adam, Weston, Jamie, Hunter, Scott, and Mason. Up next, we have race number 14.
Up next, race
Chad,
number 14.
Walrus, Jason, Rylan, Don, and Gavin. For my marshals for this race, I'm going to need Adam to bucket 1, Weston to bucket 2, Mason to 3, Scott on 4, Jamie on 5, and Hunter on 6.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I was in the last race and my car broke and I fixed it, so I'm just going to jump in this one. Okay. You are?
Walrus
You
Durst.
are Mason. Okay, I'll add you.
Don Cottle. Gavin Yoder.
Just a repeat of my marshals for this race: Adam on 1, Weston 2, Mason 3, Scott 4, Jamie 5, and Hunter on 6. Mason on 3 down here in the corner. You got that? Bucket 1, bucket 2. Mason Schaefer to bucket 3.
I'm in the race.
You're in the race? My bad. I keep saying that. My bad. Does anybody want to volunteer for bucket 3 here, bucket 7, and that bucket, which number I forget over there? You got 3? Thank you, Aaron. Anybody on buckets 4 and 7 over there?
I don't know. Maybe for you.
Can I get marshals for buckets 4 and 7 down here? Thank you, sir. Roll out, boys.
Chad Leitzel. Rylan Fearer. Jay House.
Track will be hot next time by.
Whippet.
This is our last race in the first round of heats. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Your current leaders, Jason, Mason, and Gavin Yoder, followed by Rylan, Walrus, Chad, and Don. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Off the wall on the tabletop on the first jump. Is that a new strategy? Three minutes and 45 seconds to go. Your leaders are Jason, Mason, and Gavin Yoder, followed by Walrus, Rylan, Chad, and Don. Your leader, Jason Houseman, running an 18.50 pace. Let's see, can he get back onto the 19-lap train? Mason with an 18.503. Gavin with a 17.502. Rylan, 15.512. Walrus, 15.511. Chad, 14.501. Don, 14.57. 3 minutes to go in this mod short track heat number 2, race 14. Your leaders, Mason, Jason, Gavin Yoder, Walrus, Rylan, Chad, and Don. That time by Mason, new fast lap of 15.339. Also fastest lap of this race. We are indeed halfway there. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Your running order here, 2:15 to go. Mason, Jason, Gavin, Walrus, Rylan, Chad, and Don. Mason on that 18.50 pace. Can he get back onto the 19? Jason, 18.504, 503 now. Gavin, 17.504. Walrus, 16.504. Rylan, 16.510. Chad, 15.520. Don, 15.510. 1 minute 45 to go. Mason, Jason, Gavin, Walrus, Rylan, Chad, and Don is your current running order. Yes.
Novice racers, you know that you are up next. Novice racers, you are up next. Then novice 18. We will resort the round, but novice is up next. They will race while we resort. Novice racers, you are up next. Then novice 18 plus. Then four-wheel drive stock buggy. Those are the 1, 2, 3s. Novice 18 plus, and four-wheel drive buggy. Everyone else, we will resort and get the heat sheets going. But novice racers, you are up next. You should be on deck. Novice racers, you are up next. Novice racers, you are up
1 minute
next.
left.
Thank you, Aaron. An update on the running order with 55 seconds to go. Mason, Jason, Gavin, Rylan, Walrus, Chad, and Don. Said it so much, it's beginning to rhyme. Mason, Jason, Gavin, Rylan, Walrus, Chad, and Don. Oh, Mike. $30 to go. $10 to go. Triple zeros hitting on the master clock.
Walrus Durst done.
Walrus, you are done.
Yoder done. Rylan
Gavin,
Yoder
you're done. Rylan, you're done.
J House done.
Jason, you're done. Mason, you're done.
Don Cottle.
Don, you're done.
All drivers
Chad,
have
you are
finished.
done. That is everybody.
All
The
flights are done.
running order for race number 14, Heat 2 of the Mod Short Track. Mason, Jason, Gavin, Ryland, Walrus, Chad, and Don. Novice, you are up next.
And then whoever just raced.
Yeah.
Racers there from race number 14, please find a bucket, sit on it, and be the marshals for this next race. If you just raced, please marshal for this next race. Thank you.
Up next, race number 1. Stock 2, wheel drive buggy. Heat 1 of 3. Up next, race number 1. Novice. Heat 1 of 1. Frankie Page.
Racers, we need marshals from that last race, please. If you just raced, I need you to marshal, please. You know the drill. If you just raced, I need you to marshal, please. If you just raced, I need you back out there to marshal. Let's go. My racers are ready. I'm waiting on my marshals. Need you out there to marshal. Come on, you know who you are. You are Chad to 1, Walrus to 2, Jason to 3, Ryland to 4, Don to 5, Gavin to 6.
Somebody here on 5?
5 is Don. Don's on 5. All right, go ahead, racers, roll them.
Maggie Perkins.
Loop is hot. We're going to work on the resort.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
Right there, line on its side right in front of you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
I think that's what Brady said. Dang. Got back to back. Yeah. It is what it is. We're just need people to jump up and marshal when they need to.
Right here down the front straightaway. Thank you. On the triple, thank you. Thank you. Overturned right there. Thank you.
Thanks.
Ooh, hard hit off of the front jump. You good? Okay. I can run the heat sheets over. And when you said, are you gonna race? Are you racing this heat, this round?
I should race this one. Yeah.
Okay.
2 minutes left.
Race number 3 or 4.
Okay. I'll take a break then after that race. I'll take a break after race 3 then.
All right, this is novice. We got Lightning, Maddie, Speedy, Maggie, Adeline, and Frankie. Lightning laying down a 17.3, Maddie Yoder a 19.6 fast lap, Speedy a 23.9, Maggie a 27.6, Frankie a 27 flat, and Adeline a 29.5. One minute, 20 seconds left. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Brayden, can you go for Don? He's up next. Yeah. So let him go get ready. Novice 18 plus is up next. Novice 18 plus, you are up next.
1 minute left.
Brad, Don, Greg, Brian, Kurt, Evangelist, and Josh, you all are up next. We got a minute on the master clock. It's Lightning out front, followed by Maddie in second, Speedy in third, Frankie in fourth, Maggie in fifth, and Adeline in sixth.
"30 seconds to go. Race number 1. Here in round number 2, you have Lightning, Maddie, Speedy, Frankie, Maggie, Madeline as your running order. 15 seconds remain on the master clock. Novice 18, you are up next. Brad, Don, Greg, Brian, Kurt, Evangelist Rodster, and Josh Tittle. You are up next. Triple zeros here on the master clock. I will call your name as you are finished.
Maddie Yoder done.
Maddie, you are
Lightning
done.
crashed.
Lightning, you are done. Just looking for Speedy and Frankie. Keep on racing, Speedy and Frankie. Here she comes down the front straightaway.
All drivers are
Speedy
finished.
and Frankie, you are done. That
Frankie
concludes
is done.
race number 1
The race
in
is
round
completed.
number 2. Up next, Novice 18 plus.
Up next.
We have
number
Brad, Don, Greg,
Novice
Brian,
18
Kurt,
plus.
Evangelist, and
One
Josh.
point.
My marshals for this race. I'm going to need Maddie on bucket 1, Lightning on bucket 2, Speedy on bucket 3, Maggie on 4, Adeline on 5, and Frankie on 6. That's Maddie 1, Lightning 2, Speedy 3,
Don Cottle.
Adeline, Maggie 4, Adeline 5, and Frankie 6. Thank you to all my marshals here tonight. So far, it has been running rather smoothly. Thank you for your cooperation. Are you on 5? No, you're on. Yeah, you're on 3. What bucket you looking for? What bucket you looking for? What bucket you looking for? 5, 4? Out there in the corner. Yeah. It appears I have all my marshals. Novice 18, you can roll it.
Greg Perkins. Kurt Yoder. Brian Alford.
Novice
Hickman.
18 plus.
Evangelist
Next
Swanson.
time by, the
Josh
loop
Tittle.
will be hot. Loop will be hot. Next time by. Next up for race number 3, you will be up in approximately 5-ish minutes. Travis, Matt, Blaze, Jumper, Dwight, Hunter, the Missile, Jeff, and our very own Aaron Benner. Up next in 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Here in race number 2, your running order is Brad, Don, Brian, Josh, Greg, Kurt, and Evangelist Rodster. Four minutes and 5 seconds to go here in race number 2, round 2, Novice 18 plus. Three minutes and 35 seconds to go. Brad, Greg, Brian, Kurt, Don, Evangelist, and Josh here in Novice 18 plus. Always wondered, is it novice or novice? If I say it half the time both ways, I'll be right. At least 50% of the time. Reminder, race 3, you are up next in 3 minutes 15 seconds. That'll be Travis, Matt, Blaze, Jumper, Dwight, Hunter, the Missile, Jeff, and Aaron. You are up next. Thank you, Marshall, right there. Thank you for that. Your running order, Brad, Kurt, Greg, Don, Brian, Evangelist, and Josh. And we are 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. We are halfway there. Living on a prayer. Woo, acrobatics from the young man up here on the first jump. Good moves. Good moves. Brad, Kurt, Greg, Don, Brian, Josh, and Evangelists. Your order, 2 minutes 10 to go. 2 minutes 10 to go. A fast lap so far belongs to Brad with an 18.9, the only person in that 18-second range. Second fastest lap is 19 to Greg, a 20.4 to Brian, a 20.6 and 20.6 to Kurt and Don. Josh with a 21.4 and Evangelist with a 24.6 as the fast laps here with 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Your leader, Brad, Kurt, and Don, followed by Brian, Josh, Evangelist, and Greg. 1 minute and 27 seconds to go. Brad running that 15.519 pace. Kurt with a 14.505. Brian with a 14.519. Don with a 13.501. It'll be interesting to see if he can get that up to a 14 lap pace. Josh 12.512. Evangelist 11.506. 1 minute to go here in race number 2, Novice 18 plus. Race number 2 of round number 2. 50 seconds to go. Brad, Kurt, Don, Brian, Josh, and Evangelists. Thanks for that. Thanks for telling me. I'll try to remember that, and if I don't, just scream at me. 20 seconds to go here on the master clock. Kurt, Don, Brian, Josh, Evangelists, Brad, and Greg is your running order. Here, as the clock hits triple zeros, I will call you out as you finish your laps when you are done.
Kurt Yoder done.
Kurt, you are done.
Don Cottle done.
Don, you're done.
Evangelist Rodster.
Evangelist Rodster, you are done. Just looking for Brian and Josh here across the finish line.
Brian Alfred.
Brian, you are done.
All drivers are
And
finished.
Josh, you are
Josh
done.
Tittle
Now,
done.
good racing, guys.
The race is
Good racing. Standings from that race: Kurt, Don, Brian, Josh, Evangelist, Brad, and Greg. They are in race
Next,
number 2.
Race number 3.
Up next, I've got race number 3, but my marshals for race number 3, I'm going to need Brad on bucket 1, Don on bucket 2, Greg on bucket 3, Brian on 4, Kurt on 5, and Evangelist on 6, and Josh Tittle on 7. Here in race number 3, we have Travis McHenry, Matt Willard, Blaze Malinowski, Jumper, Dwight, Hunter, The Missile, Jeff, and Aaron.
You're gonna have to find somebody for 1 because Brad is back to back.
Brad is back-to-back. Thank you for that.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought he was.
He's not? Doesn't look like it.
I thought he was. Maybe not.
Repeat: Brad to 1, Don to 2, Greg on 3, Brian on 4, Kurt on 5, Can I get a volunteer for 6? And then Josh on 7.
Yeah.
Any volunteers for bucket 6? Thank you. Bucket 5, I'm still looking for Kurt Yoder right here out in front of the announcer stand. Need somebody on bucket 1. Brad's. Oh, wait. No, Brad's. You're racing. Never mind. Thank you. Do we got a replacement? Can I get a volunteer for bucket 1 down here in the corner? Volunteer to marshal, bucket 1. Any takers? Thank you, sir. That's all my marshals. Racers, roll them out.
Travis McHenry, Matt Williard, Hunter Leitzel, Blaze Malinowski, Jumper, Jeff Boyles, The Missile, A.A. Ron, Dwight Shelley.
Loop will be hot next time by.
You might want to say about Brad Zeckman's four-wheel buggy.
Oh. What?
Brad Zeckman's four-wheel buggy.
Okay. So he's done. He's out, right?
Yeah, like this guy, ignore him.
We're back to the accident.
Multiple matches. Okay, that's my dad.
Okay, and then this is just an exit.
Yeah.
You change something?
This was 4-wheel.
Okay, because when I looked at my phone, it still said 2-wheel.
Transponder 11281993.
Let me check you.
So something didn't update with Rod.
Schedule. You're going to be wait, what's your name again? Brad Zach. Hold on.
Transponder 11281993.
Now you're in race 5.
Here in race number 3 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go, your leader Travis, The Missile, Blaze, Matt, Dwight, Jeff, Hunter, Jumper, and Aaron. Quick correction there. Put Aaron back in. Reminder, race 4, stock 2-wheel drive buggy, heat 1. Chris, Kevin, Dan, Owen, Gavin Yoder, Billy, Jeff, Jason, and Scott. You will be up next in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Race number 4 here in race number 3. Stock 4-wheel drive buggy, heat 1 of 1, round 2. We have The Missile, followed by Matt, Travis, Blaze, Dwight, Jeff, Aaron, Hunter, and Jumper. We have The Missile out front with a 21.504 pace. Matt, 20.501. Travis 20.502, Blaze 20.507, Dwight 19.506, 505, Jeff 18.514, Aaron 18.515, Hunter 16.508, and
It's not. He must have broke out or something.
No, I don't think he likes to set up right now.
2 minutes to go. The Missile, Matt, Travis, Blaze, Dwight, Jeff, Aaron, and Hunter is your order. Ooh, that time by the Missile living up to his name with a 13.8 second fast lap. Fastest lap of the race so far. Ooh, Matt Willer just sneaking on to the 21 lap club. So far, Missile 21.501 pace. Travis 21.512 pace. Matt 21.514 pace. Blaze 20.504. Your leaders so far with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. The Missile, Travis, and Matt, followed by Blaze, Dwight, Jeff, Aaron, and Hunter. Just another quick reminder, race number 4, you are up next. Heat 1 of the stock 2-wheel drive buggy. Chris, Kevin, Dan, Owen, Gavin, Yoder, Billy, Jeff, Jason, and Scott. You are up in 1 minute. With 1 minute to go here on the master clock. In race number 3, we have the Missile, Travis, Matt, Blaze, Dwight, Jeff, Aaron, and Hunter. The Missile, a mere 0.8 seconds off of a 22 lap pace. Ooh, falling down to 2.4 off of the 22. But we have the Missile leading this race so far. Travis, Matt, Blaze, Dwight, Jeff, Aaron, and Hunter. 25 seconds on the master clock. 25 seconds. So far this race, the Missile and Matt own the 3 seconds left on the master clock. As the master clock hits triple zeros, I will call you out when you are finished. Blaze, you are done.
The Missile done.
The Missile, you are done.
Matt Williard done.
Matt,
White Shelley
you
done.
are done.
Jeff Boyle's done.
Jeff, you're done. Just looking for Travis, Aaron, and Hunter. Travis, you're done. Hunter, you're done. Just looking for Aaron Benner.
All drivers are
Thank
finished.
you. That is everybody for this race.
The race is completed.
The running order for that race, the Missile, Travis, Matt, Blaze, Dwight, Jeff, Aaron, Hunter, and Jumper.
Up next, race number 4.
Race number 4, we'll have Chris, Kevin, Dan, Owen, Gavin, Billy, Jeff, Jason, and Scott. But first, my marshals for this next race. I'm going to need Travis McHenry on bucket 1, Matt on bucket 2, Blaze on bucket 3, Jumper on 4, Dwight on 5, Hunter on 6, and the Missile on 7. That is, I repeat, Travis 1, Matt 2, bucket 3, Blaze, bucket 4, Jumper, Dwight on 5,
Gavin Yoder.
Hunter on 6, and the Missile on 7. Yes, sir. Bucket 4, I'm still looking for Jeremy. Jeremy, you're in the corner over here. Bucket 2, Matt. Matt, we got Matt. We got Matt. Thank you. Okay, drivers, begin rolling.
Owen Spriggle. Dan Myers. Kevin Mumma. Jeff Bottiger. Billy Nee. Jason Haas.
Loop is hot. Next time, bye. Just a quick reminder for race number 5. You are up next. Scott, Jeff, Justin, Brandon, Brad, Mick, Freddie, Ethan, and Jim. You will be running in heat number 2 for the stock two-wheel drive buggy. Meanwhile, back here in heat number 1 for stock two-wheel drive buggy, round 2. We have Gavin, Scott, Jeff, Owen, Jason, Dan, Chris, and Billy.
You're racing tonight?
Yeah.
In, another?
No, Mom.
Mod? What's your name again? George. Yeah, George Santo, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of losing right now.
I'm starting to put names to faces. I'm working at it.
3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Gavin Yoder is your current race leader. Chris Eck, Dan Myers, Billy Nye, Scott Lenig, Owen Spriggle, Jason Haas, Jeff Bodiger, Kevin Muma. Some people moved in there. I think I've probably not the order anymore. Coming back around, Chris, Billy, Dan, Scott, Jason, Owen, Jeff, Kevin, and Gavin. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go on the master clock. Another reminder for race number 5. You are up next. Scott, Jeff, Justin, Brandon, Brad, Mick, Freddie, Ethan, and Jim. Three minutes, 15 seconds on the master clock. Chris Eck is your leader so far, running a 25:13. Dan, a 19:5:05. Jason, a 19:5:10. Billy, 19:5:14. Scott, 19:5:14. Owen, 18:5:02. Jeff, 17:50. Kevin, 18:5:13. Gavin Yoder appears to be out. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Chris, Dan, Jason, Scott, Billy, Owen, Kevin, and Jeff. Halfway done, halfway point. In this race number 4, heat 1 of a stock two-wheel drive buggy. Dan Myers, Chris Eck, Jason Haas are your top 3, followed by Kevin Muma, Scott Lenig, Billy Nye, Owen Spriggle, and Jeff Bodiger. Two minutes, 5 seconds. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go.
2 minutes left.
Your order: Dan, Jason, Chris, Billy, Scott, Kevin, Jeff, and Owen with 1 minute and 45 seconds. Dan, 7 seconds off of a 20-lap pace. Jason, 11 off of a 20. Chris, 14 off of a 20. Scott, 18:5:10. Billy, 18:5:13. Jeff, 18:5:13. Owen, 18:5:15. Kevin, 18:5:16. Some clumping there in the middle, man. 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Reminder, race 5, stock two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 2. You are up next in approximately 1 minute and 10 seconds. That is Scott, Jeff, Justin, Brandon Malinowski, Brad Zeckman, Mick Grenewalt, Freddie Burhart, Ethan Hausman, and Jim Manos. 1 minute to go here in race number 4, heat 1 of the stock two-wheel drive buggy. Jason, Dan, Chris, Kevin, Billy, Jeff, Owen, and Scott Gavin as your running order. Dan and Jason here back and forth for the lead, a mere 0.6 seconds apart from each other. Running a 19:5:07 and a 19:5:08 respectively. 33 seconds left on the master clock. Dan, Jason, Kevin, Billy, Chris, Owen, Jeff, Scott, Gavin. Jason extending his lead a bit to 2.8 seconds over Dan Myers. Chris Eck, 9 seconds back. Five seconds to go here on the master clock. As the clock winds down, I will call out your name as you are finished.
Owen Spriggle done. Chris Eck done.
Owen and Chris, you are done.
Billy Nee done.
Billy, you are done. Jason and Jeff, you are done.
Dan Myers
Dan,
done.
you're done. Just looking for
All
Kevin.
drivers
Never
have
mind. Kevin, you are done. That is everybody.
The race is complete.
For the running order for heat number 1 of the stock two-wheel drive buggy, Jason, Dan, Kevin, Owen, Billy, Chris, Jeff, Scott, and Gavin.
Up next, race number 5.
For my marshals for this next race number 5, I'm going to need Chris Eck to bucket 1. I'm going to need Kevin Muma to bucket 2. Dan to 3. Owen to 4. Gavin Yoder to 5. Billy Nye to 6. Jeff Bodiger to 7. Race number 5, we have Scott, Jeff, Justin, Brandon, Brad, Mick, Freddie, Ethan, and Jim as your running racers in this race.
Racers in this race. Wow. Wow, what poetic masterclass. I said racers in this race.
Yep. Racers in this race.
Are you gonna be like, are you gonna do this all the time?
Yeah.
And now?
Yeah. Owen on 4. Do we get an Owen for 4? On 2, we need Kevin Muma. Do we have a marshal down there on bucket 1? Not, we need Chris Eck. We good? Bucket 2, can I get Kevin Muma? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, drivers, take your lap.
Brandon Malinowski. Freddie Berhard. Jeff Boyles. Mick Grenovold. Justin Stacy.
Track will be hot
Scott
next
Sexton.
time by,
Ethan
next
Hausman.
time by.
You said Jim left.
Yeah. My dad's gonna come in and
Oh. Do I just add him as Jim?
no.
Transponder 9121672.
Let me see it. Just click.
Right click on him and add him. No, you have to right click and then hit add.
You wanna do that?
Never mind. I mean, nope. Wham. Normally just switch class. Wait.
Wait, Dad, how do you add someone?
Transponder
I think I just did switch classes.
9121672.
For whatever it is, right? Yeah. Well, we're gonna click it and see what happens. Wait.
Can you drag him in?
No.
Transponder 9121672.
I'll add him at the end of the race.
Okay.
Just a reminder, up next we'll have race number 6. We'll need Gavin Niffle, Mac and Cheese, Braden Benner, Travis McHenry, The Missile, Matt, Jumper, Blaze, and Nick. You are up next in 3 minutes and 40 seconds here in this race number 5, heat number 2 of the stock two-wheel drive buggy. Round 2, we have Brad, Scott, Jeff, Brandon, Justin, Freddie, Mick, and Ethan.
Transponder 9121672.
The change is showing coming from the bottom of the screen.
I think I already ruined everything by clicking that other thing.
Alright.
Do I add him? Wait, stop.
Transponder 9121672.
Stop to a drive buggy. I don't want to add him to somebody. Wait, hold up. So I we're gonna try it. Hold
You gonna add Baron Banner?
Transponder 9121672.
up. Stop, two-wheel drive.
Yep.
Add it. And then maybe I can go back to racing.
He'll be driving.
Transponder
Wait,
9121672.
now I have to go to schedule. Go to race. What race is this? 5. Double check. Race 5.
I'm gonna
Schedule.
get my car ready.
Okay, go for it.
Transponder 9121672. Transponder 9121672. 2 minutes left.
Yep.
Transponder 9121672.
Yeah, it'll let me add him to any other race, but it won't let me add him to that.
Sorry for the lack of information for the last bit. Well, with 1 minute and 35 seconds to go, Brad, Scott, Jeff, Freddie, Brandon, Justin, Mick, and Ethan is your running order. Brad with an 18.514, Scott 17.507, Jeff 17.508, Freddie 16.509, Mick 15.505, Brandon 15.506, Justin 15.506, Ethan 14.515. Just a reminder for everybody in race number 6, Gavin, Mac and Cheese, Braden, Travis, The Missile, Matt, Jumper, Blaze, and Nick. You will be up in approximately 1 minute. Thank you.
1 minute left. Transponder 9121672. Transponder 9121672. Transponder 9121672.
"15 seconds to go here in race number 5. Brad, Scott, Jeff, Freddie, Mick, Justin, Brandon, Ethan is your running order. Race number 6, just a reminder, you are up next.
Transponder 9121672. Scott Davies done.
Scott, you are done.
Brad Zeckman done.
Brad, you are done.
9121672. Justin Stacy done.
Justin, you are done. Jeff, you are done.
Freddie Berhart.
Freddie, you are done. Brandon, you are done. Mick, you are done.
Nick Grenoble done. Transponder 9121672.
Aaron, you're done. Looking for Ethan, or is
All
Ethan
drivers
out?
are finished.
That is everybody.
I just want to win.
So, here's the number.
Yeah.
Change driver. That's it.
Change driver. And then I came over
Last
here and
name's P-E, and then
I came over and clicked on you, and then
double click.
Oh,
Add
Aaron.
double click.
All drivers are finished.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, dokie.
So it's finished.
So
The
that's
race is
finished race.
completed. Up next, race
For
number
my
6.
marshals, I'm going to need
Scott,
Scott on
you'll
bucket
drive
1,
bucket.
Jeff on bucket 2, Justin
3.
3, Brandon 4, Brad 5, Mick 6, Freddie 7. That is, and I repeat, Scott 1, Jeff 2, Justin 3, Brandon 4, Brad 5, Mick 6, and Freddie 7.
Oh, Mick can't?
My bad. Then that would be Ethan to 6. Ethan Houseman to 6. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Jeff on 2. Do we have Jeff for 2? Bucket 2 out here in the corner. Thank you. If that is all my marshals, drivers, begin rolling.
Matt Williard, Pat Mack, Blaze Malinowski, Travis McHenry, Jumper, The Missile,
The track will be hot. Next time by. Next time by.
Gavin Nipple.
I need to run grab water and take a bit of a break. No, I'm gonna need to use the restroom to get some food too. Thanks though. That'd be
Race number 7. Reminder, you are up next after this race number 6. Adam, Weston, Mason, Jason, Owen, Jamie, Lidl, Scott, Gavin, Yoder, and Francesco Vergolini. You will be up next race in approximately 4 minutes, 17 seconds here in race number 6, stock two-wheel drive buggy. Heat 3, round 2, 4 minutes, 10 to go. Jumper, Gavin, Braden, Mac and Cheese, Matt, Blaze, Travis, Nick, and the Missile is your order. Tight battle here at the top. Jumper and Gavin, with Gavin only a half second back of Jumper. Jumper running at 22.513. Gavin 21.501. Just 1 second. 1.9 seconds off of that 22 lap pace. Braden on a 21.509. Matt 19.50. Mac and Cheese 19.501. Blaze 19.509. The Missile 18.504. Travis 18.504. Nick 18.511. Good, close, tight racing all around here to go. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Jumper, Gavin, Braden, Mac and Cheese, Matt, Blaze, the Missile, Travis, and Nick is your current running order.
Do I need to switch out of my wheel? A little bit. Just talk and take it out. If it gets annoying, yeah. I do it without thinking about it, and then I listen to myself and go, this is stupid.
2 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
That was a little bit. Because I had to think about it.
Your running order is Gavin, Braden, Mac and Cheese, Jumper, the Missile, Blaze, Matt, Travis, and Nick.
Thanks, Mike on the mic. Mike on the mic's going to take a break for a second. He's been doing a great job. Thanks, man. Gavin out front looking great on a 21.501. Braden looking great, a 21.514. He better pick up his pace to stay on with Gavin. Gavin laying it down, blistering. Pat Mac on a 25.04. Pat Mac just laying down a fast lap. A 13.9 on his 5th lap. A 13.9. He's the only one in the 13s in this one. Gavin a 14.1, Braden a 14.1, Pat Mac a 13.9, Jumper a 14 flat, Missile 14 flat, Blaze 14.6. Oh, there was a big mix up there, big shift. Jumper up to 3, now Missile up to 3. Missile, Jumper, Blaze, Matt, Pat Mac. There's brackets all over the screen. There's tight racing going on. Missile trying to move up. Gavin still on a 21.507, Braden down to a 25.01. He can get that back though. Missile on a 25.06, Matt on a 25.10, Blaze on a 25.11, Pat Mac on a 25.14, Jumper on a 19.504, Travis on a 19.507, and Nick on an 18.507. Up next, stock two-wheel truck. Stock two-wheel truck, Adam, Weston, Mason, Jason, Owen, Jamie, Liedl, Scott, Gavin Yoder, and Francesco Vergolini. Up next, stock race number 7, heat 1 of 2. Pat Mac dropping down his fast lap to a 13.904. It was a 13.993.
1 minute left.
Try to let you know where everyone's at on the track. Missile and Braden now bracketed out there. Braden in the yellow and pink. Nick Cummins in the all yellow wheel, I believe. Missile in the white with the flame paint job coming up onto the side double right now. Gavin in his traditional orange, but a little darker orange this year paint scheme. Orange buggy, white wheels looking really good out there. Gavin still on a 21. Missile now on a 21. Braden on a 25.02. Watch the long double. Watch the long double. Thanks for helping out there, crowd.
Matt Williard done.
Caught you at the line, Matt. You had it. You're all done, Matt Willard.
Braden Benner done. Pat
Braden's done. Matt's done. Pat Mac done. Just looking for Missile and Jumper. The only ones live. Missile and Jumper.
The Missile done.
Missile done.
All drivers
Jumper done. That's a wrap. Racers Gavin, Missile, Matt, Braden, Pat Mac, Jumper, Travis, Blaze, and Nick.
The race is completed. Up next.
All
race
right,
number
you
7.
know the drill, racers.
Stock
If you were out there and you were on your
WSCT
carpet
1 of 2.
square, I shouldn't even have to tell you,
Adam
but you know
Gregory.
where to go. Gavin 1, Pat Mac 2, Braden 3, Travis 4, Missile 5, Matt 6, and Jumper 7, please. Please make your way back out. You know where to go. Hold your vehicles, please, racers. Hold your vehicles, please. That way my marshals can get out there safely. I need Gavin to 1, Missile to 5, Matt Willard to 6, Braden 3, Pat Mac 2, Jumper 7, Travis 4, please.
Gavin Yoder.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
Stay high on the front, high on the front. It's all clear, it's all clear. All right, we're a minute in. It's Weston, Jason, Liedl, Adam, Jamie, Mason, Owen, Francesco, and Scott. Watch the long double on the side, the long triple. All clear, all clear. Nice, Liedl. That's pretty. Well, keep it up, brother. That's pretty. All right. Weston is the white and blue with yellow wheels. He's coming over the short tabletop now into the hairpin turn. Adam Gregory, your second place, the all-white truck with yellow wheels driver. So if you see him coming hard, give him an inch. Mason, the yellow, blue, and black ride. I think that looks like an old Traxxas style body or paint scheme. I don't know that it is a Traxxas body, but good-looking paint job. Houseman. I'll have to pay attention. Some of you guys changed paint schemes on me. Liedl across the line now with Adam Gregory right on his heels. Weston Hoffman across the line. Jason Houseman in the all blue. Owen Spriggle in the yellow and white. Gavin Yoder in the orange, white, and blue. Here comes Mason across the short double. There goes Weston across the line. Owen, Jason, Mason, Gavin, Jamie, and Scott Davies. I think Jamie is in the more yellow ride, more yellow with a little bit on the white front. And Scott Davies, I believe, is in the white and blue. I'm going to pay attention here. Yep, and Francesco in the red and white ride. All right, I got everyone's colors figured out. 2 minutes in, or 3 minutes in, 2 minutes remaining. Up next, race number 8. Race number 8, please be on deck, or be ready. Race number 8, you are up next. My next heat of stock two-wheel drive, Scott, Tim, Jace, Rylan, Wally, Don, Lightning, Chad, Mick, and not Braden. 1 minute on the master clock. 1 minute on the master clock. Now Mason and Adam. Oh,
1 minute left.
that's a, okay. He's clear. Very nice. This is currently your A main sort. The A main sort, the B main sort's running next. We'll see if who can bump up. Right now, Lidl enjoying a little bit of the bump action. He's up to the 6th spot overall, taking over Jamie's spot. Adam now in that top spot. Adam in the all-white yellow wheels. He's your top spot. Mason in the blue and white, or excuse me, Weston in the blue and white with the stripe down the middle. Here he goes across the front stretch. Mason in the yellow, blue, and black ride. I think they're running some Vision stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these guys running short team associated based trucks with the Vision carbon fiber chassis. Fancy. Let's go, Pat Maxez. Get it.
Weston Hoffman, man.
Weston,
done.
you're done. Most of you, when you cross the line, you'll be
done.
finished. Adam, you're
Adam
done.
Gregory done. Jamie Groff done. Gavin Yoder done. Jay House done. Francesco Vergolini done. Lidl done. All drivers are finished.
That's a wrap,
Scott Davies
racers.
done.
Please make your way off
The
the
race is
driver's
completed.
stand and back out. Owen Spriggle having some technical difficulty, having to pull apparently. Good race for him, though. Good race for all. Adam Gregory, no change in the overall order. You're all
Up
first
next,
heat
race
was
number
your
8.
faster heat.
Stock 2 WDSC
So that means there's some opportunity here. Race clean. All right, drivers, come on up. Adam, I need you back out to 1, Weston to 2, Mason to 3, Jason to 4, Owen to 5, Jamie to 6, and Lidl to 7, please. All right, I think I got my marshals. Just looking for Houseman. He's there. All right, roll them, racers, roll them. They're there. Thank you, Jason.
Tim Messimer. Walrus Durst. Lighting McCrash. Don Cottle.
Scott, you
Mick
coming?
Grenoble.
Scott,
Chase Groff.
Scott,
Chad
you out
Lightful.
there?
Rylan
Scott,
Fearer.
not you. I'm sorry,
Scott
Scott
Lenning.
Lenning. Scott Lenning. My bad, Scott Davies. I will clarify next time. That is my fault, brother. Loop is hot, and I'm looking for Scott Lenning. If you're out there, Scott, you're up. You're up, my friend. Oh, there he is. I got you, Scott. Don't worry there, Mick and Rylan, you just checked in. Mick and Rylan, you just checked in. You're good. Don't sweat that little triple mix-up. Everyone's good. It's Wally Durst with the red hat and awe. Out front, looking good. Lightning in 2, Tim in 3, Scott in 4, Chad in 5, Jason 6, Don in 7, Mick in 8. That won't stand too long. Uh-oh. Ball cup. Is it a ball cup? It looks like a ball cup. Oh, Owen, nice going, bro. He owes you a pit fee. Well done. All right, Wally Durst, Scott up into that 2 spot. Oh, you guys keep it going. Wally moving up 7 spots, sitting 8th overall. Be respectful of each other. You're making some time, racers. You're making some time. Tim, you're up 3 spots, 9th overall. You're looking at the A main sort right now. Stay calm, racers. Stay calm. Remember, you're racing the clock, not each other. Racing the clock, not each other. You guys are pushing for that A main sort. Be respectful. Now Scott getting up into that 1 spot. He's sitting 8th overall. Tim 9th overall. Wally 10th overall. In this heat, though, it's Scott, Tim, Wally, Jace, Lightning, Rylan, Don, Mick, and Chad. Hey, Mike, move your chair up here. I want to explain this. So, what I'm explaining is, so he's first here, right? But in the whole heat, he's 8th overall right now. So he moved up 7 spots.
Yeah.
That plus 7.
So he's up 7.
He was 15.
Scott's up 3.
Yep, you got it.
Tim's up 3.
You got it. There's
And
where they
then
were.
Ryan's down 1.
Yeah, there's where they were in the first round, right?
Yep.
And then they bumped up that many spots overall. That means they're running that much faster. So Wally, then Scott, Tim, Lightning, Rylan, Don, Chad, Mick, and Jace. Wally on a 17.505, Scott on a 17.506, Tim on a 17.59, Lightning on a 16.5 flat. He can get into the 17s. Rylan in a 15.5 flat. Rylan, you can get into the 16s. You're looking good. Don, a 14.516. Chad, a 14.59. Mick, a 13.509.
2 minutes left.
That's what's called the pace.
Yes.
And that's what it's projected. That's what they're projected to be at. Letting them know that lets them know, like, because they generally know where the top guys are. Like, they know that Adam's running a 19 lap pace, and Scott Davies is running a 16. So these guys all right here are currently in A main sort.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just didn't know if you knew what all those things meant.
I knew what this did. I was kind of starting to figure out what that meant. But yeah. Like this top qualifier. This is, I think, EQP. I think that's if
Estimated qualifying
place.
position.
Same place.
Yep.
Yep.
Scott Lennig looking good. Scott, keep it up. You're on a 17.504. Currently sitting in an A main sort. A main sort for you there, Scott. Same thing with you, Tim. If you can keep it up, Tim, you're looking at an A main sort.
1 minute left.
Stadium Truck, you are up next. Race number 9. Please be ready. Race number 9. Please be ready. We are at the 30-second mark. I need Adam, Blaze, Cooper, Jim, Rooster, Ray, and Scott. I know we got some back-to-backs, so we'll sort that out. About 15 seconds on the master clock. It's still Scott, Wally, Tim, Lightning, Chad, Don, Mick, Rylan, and Jace. Look like Rylan getting back out there, having some technical difficulties, but getting back out there. Well done, Rylan. Where's your whip it call? Whip it! Whip it!
Scott Lennig done. Walrus Durst done.
Scott, you're done. Wally, you're done.
Chad Leitzel done.
Chad,
Tim
you're done.
Messimer done.
Timoteo,
Lightning
you're
Crash
done.
done.
Lightning, you're done. Just looking for the Don and Mick. Don and Mick, you're live. Don and Mick is live.
Don Cottle done.
Don's done.
All drivers are finished.
That's a wrap, racers.
Mick
Please make your way
Grenoble done.
off the driver's stand.
The race is
Grab your
completed.
vehicle, take it back to
Up next,
the driver's
race number
pit
9.
area,
13.5
and make your way back
stadium
out to
truck.
Marshall. So I got
Heat 1 of 1.
back-to-backs. So, hear me out. Tim, if you could make your way to 2. Tim Messimer, make your way to 2. Wally, make your way to 5. Lightning, make your way to 7, please.
Cooper Taylor.
Chad Leitzel, could you make your way to 1, please? Thank you, Chad.
Rooster. Blaze Malinowski.
Rylan to 4 and Jace to 3.
Ray Smart.
For Barry. Sure. Yeah. I think we're good, Don. I think it's covered. Well, yeah, you're on 6, Don, right? Yep, that's right there. Thanks, brother. All right. Do I have my marshals? Chad's on 1. Do I have everybody? All right, go ahead and roll them, racers.
Scott Lennig. Adam Gregory.
Loop is hot. All right, I'm going to take just a second here, break on the mic to set up a couple things within the mains, so I will be right back.
Yeah. Can you take me out of short course for that? I gotta get up early. I can. I'm going. Why? I get up.
I'm gonna watch hockey. I'm gonna watch men fight each other. I love watching men fight each other.
You hear this abuse that he does?
I just can't stop watching men.
You can be outside.
All right, I'll give you a rundown and then I'll go back to this. It's Scott, Adam, Cooper, Blaze, Rooster, Ray. Scott, Adam, Cooper, Blaze, Rooster, and Ray as your order.
Two minutes left.
All right. We got most of our tape spots on the floor already. Looking good there. One minute remaining. It's
1
Scott,
minute left.
Blaze, Adam, Rooster, Cooper, and Ray. Scott, Adam, Blaze, Cooper, Rooster, and Ray. Race number 10, you are up next. Race 10, stock slash. Please be ready. Your stock slashers, so we're going to go right into the
Rooster
race.
done.
We'll get our marshals out there.
Blaze Malinowski done. Cooper Taylor done. Scott Lennick done. Adam Gregory done.
At the end of this race.
At the end of this race,
All right.
that may be it.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap. What are you hunting?
I left
It might be at our house.
The race is completed.
Yeah, just cover 3. All right, I need marshals at
Up next,
1,
race number
2,
10.
and 4,
Stock
please.
slash.
1, 2, 4,
Heat 1 of
and
1.
5. Adam, if you could make your way to 1. Scott, if you could make your way to 7. Ray, if you could make your way to 6. And you got that one. Thank you so much. All right, racers, are you ready?
Waiting on Tim. He was at the marshal last race.
All right.
Whippet. Rooster.
And then is there someone that could
Taylor.
cover 2 for me? That back right corner, just kind of keep an eye on that. Doesn't need to be too intense. Thank you. All right.
Don Cottle.
Go ahead. Don. Yeah, there you go, Don. You're good. That's famous last words. I charged it. I charged it. Yeah. Those are very famous last words. Race number 11, you are up next. Race number 11, which is my first heat of Mod Buggy. Dwight, George, Jim, Gavin Yoder, Jason Haas, Chris Eck, and Max Perkins up next. Thank you, Scott. Oh, that was almost a spicy front speedway crash. After a minute in, it's Coop, Don, Tim, Rooster, and Masonite. Masonite, what happened? Unbelievable. I charged it. It didn't need it. Wowzer. All right, well, it is what it is. Halfway in, it's Cooper, Don, Tim, Rooster, Mason. Hey, Mason, charge your battery. All right, well done. Proud of you.
Two minutes left.
better, Kate. Yeah.
One minute left.
Alrighty, I will tell you when you're finished. I will tell you when you're finished. Everybody is still live currently. Everyone is still live.
Cooper Taylor done.
Cooper, you are done.
Tim Messimer
Tim,
done.
you are done.
Don Cottle
Don,
done.
you are done. Just looking for, I'm assuming Rooster's out, and Mason, I think that's a race. Alrighty.
The race is completed.
Up next to your first heat of two-wheel drive mod buggy.
Up next, race number 11. Mod 2 wheel drive buggy. Heat 1 of 2.
Alrighty, for this heat we need Dwight Shelley, George Santa, Jim's not here. Gavin Yoder, Jason Haas, Chris Eck, and Max Perkins.
Chris Eck.
For marshals, we need Don Cottle on the 3-cone, Cooper Taylor on the 4-cone, Tim Messner on the Cooper Taylor on the 4-cone, Tim on the 2-cone, Rooster on the 5-cone, and Mason on the 1-cone. Then we will need a couple volunteers for this.
Gavin Yoder.
If we could have a couple volunteers.
All right. I'm going to need a volunteer. One volunteer, please, for 6. Bucket 6 right in the middle. Don, make your way to 3, please. That's up here, Don. Or Cooper's already got there. Yeah, go back there. Or Don, go to 7 right there in front of you. That way you can handle both of that. And I got 6 covered. Who's on 2? Tim Messimer, he's there. And I got 1. All right, roll them, racers. Go ahead and roll it. Remember, you can space it out. Roll out, racers. Roll out. Roll out.
Max Perkins. Jason Haas. George Santa. Dwight Shelley.
Loop is going hot. Chris, you're on the clock. Max and Jason, you're on the clock. George, you're on. Gavin, you're on. Dwight, you're on. Race number 12, you are up next. Race number 12, you are up next. I'll give you a minute here to shake it out. All right, it's Jason, Gavin, Dwight, Chris, Max, and George. Jason laying down a 14.5 fast lap. He's on a 19.504 pace. He has currently moved up 8 spots, sitting 4th overall. Gavin Yoder moving up 6 spots, sitting 5th overall. It's still Jason, Gavin, now Chris into the 3 spot, Max in the 4, George in the 5, Dwight, I think, losing a ball cup. Watch the long double, stay low on the long double, low on the long double, low on the long double. Or on the long tabletop, my apologies. Watch the tabletop, watch the tabletop, watch the tabletop, watch the tabletop. Yeah, drivers, don't hesitate to call out your wrecks if I don't see them.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. Race number 12, you are up next. Race 12, Heat 2 of Mod 2-Wheel Drive, you are up next. Braden, Pat Mac, Nick, Travis, Jeff, Jumper, and Justin, you are up next. Braden, Pat Mac, Nick, Travis, Jeff, Jumper, Justin. Where, need a marshal. Where's it at? Thank you. It's Jason, Gavin, Max, Chris, Dwight, and George. Jason moving up 4 spots. Gavin moving up 4 spots. Excuse me. Jason moving up 8 spots. Gavin moving up 4 spots.
1 minute
Chris
left.
moving up 4 spots overall. Now Gavin in the 1, Jason in the 2, Chris in the 3, Dwight in the 4, George in the 5, Max in the 6. George has got a lot of motor in there. He's doing good. Jason up into the 1 spot now. Close racing between Jason and Gavin Yoder.
Chris Eck done. Jason Haas done.
No. Just Jason and Chris are done. Everyone else is live. Everyone else is live.
George Santa done. Max
George is
Perkins
done. Just Dwight.
Gavin Yoder
Just
done.
looking for Dwight.
All drivers are finished.
Now all drivers are finished.
Dwight Shelley done. The race is completed. Up next, race number 12.
All right.
Mod 2 wheel drive buggy. Heat 2 of 2.
Dwight, you're at cone 1. George, you're at 2. Max, you are at 3. Gavin's at 4. Jason's at 5. And Chris is at 6. Yeah, really fast. Too fast. As soon as I have my marshals, we can go. I need Dwight at 1, George at 2, Max at 3, Gavin Yoder at 4, Jason Haas at 5, and Chris Eck at 6, please. Yep, you're at 5.
I'll marshal for Max.
All right. Looking for Chris at 6. I need Chris at 6. George is at 2. Dwight is at 1. Gavin Yoder at 4. Jason Haas at 5. Can someone shout back the hallway for Chris? We need Chris at 6. All right, roll them.
Pat Mack, Braden Benner, Nick Cummings, Jumper, Justin Stacy, Jeff Bottiger, Travis McHenry.
Loop is hot. This is race 12, race 13. You are up next. Race 13. Mod short course, you are up next. My one heat of full heat of mod short course. We're going to send it full mod short course. Oh, Caden, there's Chris. Chris, you're good there. You stay there, Caden. Chris got that spot. That's good. We got Jumper, Pat Mac, Braden, Jeff, Nick, Travis, and Justin. Jumper out front. Pat Mack 2nd, Braden 3rd, Jeff 4th, Travis 5th, Nick 6th, Justin Stacy 7th. Jumper in the white, green, and black paint scheme. If you see him, give him an inch. Nick Cummins in the all-yellow ride. Travis in the white and black. Pat Mack in the white ride with a little blue on the front, mainly white. Help, marshals. This way, Caden, this way. There you go. Now Pat Mack in the 1, Jumper in the 2, Braden in the 3, Travis in the 4, Jeff in the 5, Nick in the 6, Justin in the 7. Race number 13, Mod Short Course, you are up next. Race 13, Mod Short Course, you are up next. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes remaining. Pat Mack laying down a 14 flat, Jumper a 14-1, Braden a 14-6, Travis a 14-5, Jeff a 15-6, Nick a 15-8, and Justin an 18 flat. Braden laying down his fastest lap of that last lap around.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Hey, Aaron. Do you have any of those metal washers for the
Diff, like where at on the diff?
like on the outside to stop it from the play, to stop it having to play?
Mike, can you call this? I don't know that I have those.
Alrighty, here with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in race number 12, Mod two-wheel drive buggy. Heat number 2, we have Mac and Cheese, followed by Braden Benner, Travis McHenry, Jumper, Jeff Bottiger, Nick Cummings, and Justin Stacy.
I did not charge my battery.
Dang. Ouch. Never mind. Braden is out. Forgot to charge the battery.
1 minute
Classic
left.
mistake. 55 seconds to go. Mac and Cheese running a 20.50, just barely out of a 21 lap pace. He'll get it yet. Travis McHenry, Jumper, Jeff, Nick, Justin. Up there, Mac and Cheese last time around, just squeaking into a 21 lap pace. 30 seconds to go.
You're still top qual.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, mac and cheese beat me.
At this rate, yeah, but he's got it not crashed for another 12 seconds.
10 seconds remaining on the master clock. We have Mac and Cheese, Travis McHenry, Jumper, Jeff, and Justin.
Travis McHenry done.
Travis, you are
Jumper
done.
done.
Jumper and
Justin
Justin,
Stacy
you
done.
are done. Mac and Cheese,
Pat
you're
Mac
done.
All drivers are
Jeff
finished.
Bodiger, you are done.
Jeff
That is
Bodiger
the
done.
race complete.
The
Good,
race is
hard
completed.
racing, guys. Final standings for that race. Mac and Cheese, Travis McHenry, Jumper, Jeff, Justin, Braden, and Nick. Mac and Cheese moving up into the #1 qualifying spot.
Up next, race number 13. Mod SCT Heat 1.
We're ready for race 13, but first we need our marshals. On bucket 1, Braden Benner. On bucket 2, Mac and Cheese. Bucket 3, Nick Cummings. Bucket 4, Travis McHenry. Bucket 5, Jeff Bodiger. Bucket 6, Jumper. And bucket 7, Justin Stacy. That is Braden Benner on 1, Mac and Cheese on 2, Nick on 3, Travis on 4, Jeff on
Gavin
5, Jumper on 6, and Justin on 7. Thank you. Is that everybody? Okay, drivers roll.
Adam Gregory. Weston Hoffman Mann. Whippet. J House. Hunter
The
Leitzel.
loop will be
Ryan
hot.
Stern.
Next time by.
John
Next
Cottle.
time by.
Rylan Fearer. Jamie Groff. Scott Lenig.
Just a quick reminder, this is the last race for qualifying round number 2. Remember, drivers, you're racing the clock, not each other, not each other.
Transponder 9014125.
Alrighty, with 1 minute down, it's Mason, Adam, Scott, Jamie, Weston, Hunter, Gavin, Jason, Rylan, Chad, Walrus, and Don in your running order in race number 13, round 2, Mod Short Track, Heat 1. Just be ready. After this race, it'll be Buggy C Main to follow. Buggy C Main. Here in this race number 13, though, still we have 3 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Adam, Mason, Weston, Jamie, Scott, Jason, Gavin, Hunter, Walrus, Rylan, Chad, and Don is your running order. Real close here at the top. Adam and Mason separated last time by well, now it's up a bit at 0.2 seconds. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. So far, your leader is Mason running a 19.510, Weston an 18.5 flat, Adam an 18.5, Scott an 18.510, Jamie 18.58, Jason 17.51, Gavin 17.512, Walrus 16.58, Hunter 16.511, Rylan 15.59, Chad 14.52, and Don 13.523. Ooh, Scott Lenning up 6 spots
2 minutes
so
left.
far. With little under 2 minutes to go, Mason, Adam, Weston, Jamie, Scott, Jason, Gavin, Walrus, Hunter, Rylan, Chad, and Don is your order. 1 minute 45 to go. So far, Weston is the only driver to break the 15-second barrier for the fast lap so far this race. One minute and 20 left on the master clock. We have Mason, Adam, Weston, Jamie, Scott, Jason, Gavin, Yoder, Hunter, Walrus, Rylan, Chad, and Don. Weston, your current leader, running a 19.511. Mason,
1 minute
not
left.
far behind, running a 19.512. Only 0.78 seconds separated those two last time by. Third, Adam Gregory. Your running order: Weston, Mason, Adam, Jamie, Scott, Jason, Gavin, Walrus, Hunter, Rylan, Chad, and Don. 40 seconds to go on the master clock.
Nobody's touching that, I don't think. Oh. He was in first, too. I should have said something.
As the master clock hits triple zeros, I will call you out when you are done.
Whip it done. Weston Hoffman
Mason,
man
you
done.
are done. Weston, you are done.
Rylan Fearer done.
Rylan, you're done.
Gavin
Yoder, you're done.
Jamie Groff
Jamie,
done.
Jason, Chad,
House
you
done.
are done. Just looking for
Chad
Scott,
Russell
Hunter,
done.
and Don.
Walrus Durst done.
Scott, you
Scott
are
Lennon
done.
done.
Looking for Hunter and
Don
Don.
Cottle done.
Don, you're done. Just looking for Hunter now.
All drivers are finished.
Thank you. Good racing,
Hunter
guys.
Rifle
Good
done.
racing.
The race is completed.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.